Alright, what's good, y'all? It's, of course, the CoverBoi Chronicles. And, yeah, this is my Love and Hip Hop New York review, part one. Now, as you know, when I do my part ones, it's like a review of the whole season and then a review of each character. But since it's Love and Hip Hop, we're going to do something a little different. We're just going to kind of change it up just a little bit, okay? So, we're going to just go ahead and go into the actual reunion show. And I'm actually glad that they got Monique to do the show. Now, the thing that really just gets me about this is just the fact that Monique hasn't that they haven't came back with Monique's Big Fat Chance, or what was another good show that Monique had? Charm School or something of that nature. She could always do something with them bad girls. I mean, honestly, it would be nice to see the bad girls have something other than Love Games and All-Star Battle. It would be nice to see bad girls do Charm School. Just saying, they are the modern day ones right about now. So, and it would be nice to see some other ones come back. But anywho, so, shout out to Mo. Congratulations. Thank you, doll, for coming back. Erica, we'll start with you. I feel like you bared your soul this entire season. I know that that's probably not an easy thing coming from Scorpio to Scorpio. We're normally mysterious folk and whatnot. By the way, I love that first dress that you had on, that red one in the knocker. You was knocking. You was giving it some good. You was giving Sophia. You was giving some Sophia real good. But I like that dress. You shouldn't have changed out of it, even though you got into a fight with Miss Thing. But I'm gonna tell you about that later on in the show. So, Erica, I just feel like you bared your soul this entire season. It was something new for you. It's a new change and new, a new something for you. So I felt this one was kind of different for you. It wasn't like last season where you really hadn't declared yourself a name and you were coming on to the season, but it was a lot better than last season. Sin, I feel like you just kept it real the whole time. Like you were just like, it doesn't matter exactly what is going on with them. I'm right here right now. Notice me, fuck. Like, regardless of whether she was talking about it in terms of in their everyday life on the show or whether it was in the reunion show, she was just like, notice me, fuck, I'm here. You said you want to be with me, be with me. That's another thing that I don't really like about certain people, and that's the thing, like, lesbians, they tend to have and this is just off of what I've seen. Lesbians seem to have they last longer in their relationships, longer than, males do in terms of, like, homosexuality. But, so I'm like, girl, like, y'all need to get it together. Like, they know how to figure it out, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. I guess I gotta figure that secret out. I done talked to a few of them, so I know what a good percentage of the tea is. So, then, I don't want to dwell too much on them. Then, Rich, I had to speak about you. Now, y'all remember I kind of had this thing that I was talking about when I was on, what was that one show that I did? It was called Where Did She Go Wrong? And I was talking about the men of love and hip hop. And so I was kind of feeling some type of way. It was like, even though I know Stevie J was in Atlanta it's like all these men are like Stevie J Presents after the old cast, because the old cast were, the men were a little bit different, but like you had variety. But now it's like these other men, like even though they're like they don't know each other, they're all from different backgrounds, bam, you know, Stevie J presents these type of men that it just, this is not a good look for black men. Like all these men are having these issues with their wives and the women that they love and hold dear, and like that's just rude. But anyways, what I had to say about Rich, which he said he was a creep, not creep. Um, I felt like his whole thing during the season, I don't really, I wasn't digging him. I wasn't digging him during this whole season, just to keep it all the way real. Like I could see his love for Minna, and I could appreciate the fact that he was a very honest person about his stuff, and it didn't take him a whole long while. But I don't understand like how some men get comfortable in the life and be like, okay, this is just who I am, accept it. And women are just supposed to accept that foolishness, and it's a different time. Like men, like women aren't like what they were back in the day. Women have evolved into these beautiful different goddesses, and you can get one of many different shapes and sizes, and each of them have an opinion like their own. And so I try to understand why men do stupid shit like that. That's the real shit. Like I just try to understand why they do stupid stuff like that. It really irritates me. But I had to talk about, I'm sorry, I had to end up adjusting my little camera. Nia Lee. She was like the new this season's Erica, because Erica got into like a lot of fights last season. So I felt like, you know, this was kind of like the new season her, because she came in here, got into a fight, and they're similar, but the only thing is Erica wasn't. I don't think Erica was a stripper. I'm not for sure if she was, but I don't recall her being a stripper. Comment. Let me know if she was a stripper. But I just kind of let me know how you feel about that one. Oh, and I didn't like the little fight, the little skiffle. I agree. Y'all both are like the same type of person. So why are y'all fighting? Y'all should be working together. Before I go into the next few people that were spoke of, there was a hashtag battle going on, and I'll continue it. But it was Team Dallas. Whether you think that Erica should be with Rich Dallas, or whether you think she should be with Sim, and more people chose Sim. So I'm gonna cast my vote, and I personally believe, overweighing the options, is the fact that like Rich is just, I don't even know if like I don't feel like he would grow from this. I don't feel like he would get better. I don't feel like he would treat her right. I don't feel like he would be what she needs him to be. I feel like she would get that out of Sin. So I do think I would have to agree with what the most in the Twitter universe, or whatever the case may be, was going for it, and I would definitely say I'm Team Sin. So Joey Button and Tahiri, I feel like they have some true love going on. Like that's definitely like some hashtag true love. Like regardless of whether it leaves, it's always gonna come back. If you've been around some old school people, they'll tell you if it's true love, it'll leave and then come back, and it'll come to its climax. And if you turn it down, it's still there. That's love. That's something that you hold on to. So I really think that will really, I think that she should at least try, attempt, both of you should attempt for that one. So give me some hashtags on hashtag love for that, please. Tara and Peter Guns, this situation. Tara, I'm glad that you are moving on, and I really want you to understand that, like, it's so hard out here for black actors, period, to break into any part of the business. And even though you're a baby mama's, a mother of a rapper's babies. So, even though you're that, I still think you'd be able to do it. You have a fabulous look. I wonder if you can sing. If you can sing, would you try Broadway? Like, if y'all have people, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would be cute. I always ask questions of that nature. But she has a definite look. I could see her in some cute little plays or something of that nature. I'm gonna do the ladies before I get on to what I need to say about Peter. Mina, I like her song. I like her voice. Like, all bullshit aside, like, if I just heard her music and just listened to her, or just heard her on the radio, I would research her and want to listen to her music and stuff like that. No BS. No lie. But knowing her foolishness that's going on in her life and the way the hell that this shit's happened, I mean, like, she's an innocent bystander, but in the same sense, it's like, what the fudge? Like, really, man, this is how you feel? This is how you gonna do this woman? And like they said, and like Monique said, the same way you got him is the same way he may leave. So, I really want to close out on just a little bit of that, but before I close out, Peter, ugh, I want to say that, ugh. Like Monique said, what are you gonna do? Are you prepared to be Tara in 13 years? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna break the cycle? You know what I'm saying? Because I know you want to have kids by this man. This man's he's got an oldest son. He's got 2 kids by Tara. I don't know if he's got another kid, like maybe 4. I don't know, 3. So far, to my knowledge, 3. I don't know, maybe another child. 3 or 4. If he has 3 or 4, because he was in a relationship before somebody with Tara, and I don't know if he had a baby by then, but I would assume so. Would assume he makes the ass out of you and I. So, I don't know. But yeah, comment and let me know about that. But yeah, I'm not feeling you either, Peter. I see why people didn't want to watch Love and Hip Hop for this reasons, but I'll continue doing your reviews. So, be sure. Oh, I want to let everybody know what the hell's going on with CoverBoi Chronicles during the month of February. So, this month, I'm going to do, of course, Love and Hip Hop. I don't know if I'm going to do anything for the Winter Games. I haven't decided yet. On the 25th and the 26th, I'm going to be doing 10 great black men and 15 wonderful black women. The 25 black leaders of all time, or of all times in terms of like where would we be without them. So I'm going to do that then, and then I did a few other I'm going to do my Oscar predictions at the end of this month, okay? I think that's it, but yeah, Love and Hip Hop part 2 is next week, so I'm going to do Love and Hip Hop part 2 of this, and they didn't talk about Erica J and Saigon, so that's probably going to be next week. So be sure to tweet the show, New Cover Lovers, CoverBoi Chronicles, my Facebook, my like page, my Twitter, my Instagram, and be sure to like, comment, and y'all know what to do. Subscribe to The Spirit Soul Star, my YouTube channel. Alright, loves. Deuces. Holla back.